Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Karishma dear, tell me dear. Yes, Karishma. Karishma, your voice is not coming to me.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Karishma.
Sir, can we discuss one question of assignment which you gave? I have a
Sure.
doubt in fraction
No
one.
issues. No issues dear. That's the thing that I always wanted from my students. Okay, so give me, tell me just a second. Let me download the assignments. Just give me a moment. Let me download it. So all of you, your copy are done with the checking. Adil, Karishma, and Hiba. I think Hiba is not there. Just give me a moment. Let me ask Hiba is joining or not. I think she also didn't did she join in the previous class? Not. Just a second. Give me a moment. Let me download the assignment first. AP. Just a second. So I think nth term of AP I've given to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, Hiba is also joining in a moment so that till now we can discuss the thing. Just give me a second. Okay, sir, and I've got it. So tell me, Karishma, which question was there in which you have doubt basically?
Sir, last few questions.
Ramkali saved 5 rupees in the first week of a year. Is that the question?
Sir, just a second.
Okay, take your decision and let me know.
Sir, I'm talking about that
Which one, dear?
5.3 exercise.
Just a second. Let me open
So
the 5.3.
question number.
What was the question? Can you speak some of the words of that question, dear?
Sir, 16 question. Which term of the? 16.
Okay, just a second. Okay. I've got it. Basically, the assignment I have gave from that exercise. Okay, just give me a second. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and the seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12.
No, sir.
So you are talking about the first assignment?
Sir, it's when I open the assignment, it's 5.3.
It's 5. Okay, you are talking about the portal assignments. I thought that you are talking about the NCRT. Just a second.
No, sir.
Okay, got it. Download it. Just give me a moment to open it. So I think Hiba is also joined. Hello, Hiba. How are you? Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Salam. I'm fine. How about you, sir?
I am fine. Thank you for asking, Hiba. So, okay. So we are going to discuss one question or basically a doubt of Karishma. So that will be a good start of the class with a doubt. Which term of progression 20 plus 19 into 1 by 4, 18 into 1 by 2? Is that the thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've given you one thing is that I've asked you to understand the concept of the AP, like we have to find the term from the last. How many of you have tried to attempt that thing? Tell me how many of you? Why is
Sir, I
everybody silent?
wasn't able to do it because I'm having tests right now. So I'll
Periodic
be
test.
doing now. Yeah.
Okay, periodic test. Okay, so what are the chapters coming into the periodic test?
maths, AP, and some applications of trigonometry.
Applications. Okay, that's great. One more thing is that all of you, like Karishma, Adil, and Hiba, I've checked your copies. So one thing that I like in Hiba, like Hiba, you in your copy, nothing is bad. Everything was fine, absolutely correct. So you are the highest scorer of this batch. Congrats for you. Okay. And Karishma and Adil, both of you have to work a little bit on your step method. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Because I've checked your copies, your steps was a little bit, you can say you were confused. Okay, so you have to be a little bit more precise about your steps. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. So Karishma, you have got 14 marks out of 30.
Okay, sir.
Right. Yeah.
Also left the questions.
Yes, you haven't attempted the all 10 questions, so that's why Adil, you have got, I think, 16. Yes, 16 marks you have got. Hiba, congrats, you have got 29 marks. 1 marks I've cut it because you haven't basically in that question that was basically from NCERT. So you have missed the steps. I've written it down here. So in that question, you have missed the steps. That's why I've deducted 1 marks on the basis of the steps.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So try to focus on that thing. Clear? Okay,
Yes,
so
sir. Which NCERT, matlab,
the
linear
example.
questions?
No, AP.
Yeah.
Not AP, sorry, quadratic, sorry, polynomials. When the sum of the zeros is -3 and the product of the zeros is 2, you have to find a polynomial. So you have just only written down directly the equation of that, basically the expression of that polynomial, rather giving the steps of it. I've told you x minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. You have to mention which one is alpha plus beta is -3, alpha into beta is 2. Then you have to put that thing. So there should be some steps while writing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all of you got it. So let's understand this question. All of you, as in the next test, you are also going to give the test. I'm requesting it because it's
Yes, sir.
very important. Okay.
Yes, sir. The test was at Friday. I have school at Friday also.
Oh,
So actually, there was no any slot at that time.
okay. Don't you have off on Friday?
No. I have school
Okay.
at Friday.
Okay, all of you. Let's understand this AP first. A little bit. Okay, so so this question is saying that basically we have given a progression in which we have to find out the first term should be, which is the first term basically, which is negative. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Got it? So the AP is given in this form, right? Just a second. So AP is given like this way, is that AP 24 into 19. We have to just make, basically I'm just nothing but I'm expanding the mixed fraction. 4 into 19, 19, 38, 76, 77 by 4. 1836 and 36, 137 by 2. Clear? Any one of you, any doubt? How?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Next is this is 34, 68, say 71 by 2, 71 by 4. Clear? 17, 4, 34, 34 and 68, 71. So that's correct. So the progression is going on. So we have to find out what? We have to find out the D first. A2 minus A1. What should be the value of D? 77 by 4
77
minus
by 4 minus 20.
20. So take LCM. 4 will be the LCM. 77 minus 80. 4 into 20 minus 3 by 4 will be the D. Is this step clear to all of you? Yes or no? Any
Yes,
doubt in
sir.
this step? Any one of you?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, that's great.
A is equal to 20.
So now we have got that. So can I write? So basically we have got, and A is our 20. So A is 20 in this AP. So question is saying that which term of the progression is negative. First term should be negative. So you can see that the D is negative. So it's going, the value is going to decrease after each and every term. So we have to find out the first term which is negative in this progression. So now an equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Clear, yes or no?
Yes,
So,
sir.
so now tell me if I remove this. So if I have to find the value of the term, we have to find the value of the term. I'm not going to find the. So can I write this as 0, less than 0? Because
Yes,
this
sir.
term is going to be a negative term, na? It should be less than 0. Karishma,
Yes.
Adil, Faz, Hiba. Adil, just
Yes,
thumbs
sir.
up in the
Yes,
chat
sir.
using the emoji or anything so that I can have an idea. Okay, Adil, that's great. So an should be less than 0.
Yes, sir.
So what is the formula of an? A plus n minus 1 into d, less than 0.
D. Yes, sir.
Put the value here. 20 plus n into n minus 1 into d is what? Minus of 3 by 4, less than 0. Just expand this thing. 20 plus minus 3n plus 3 divided by 4 less than 0. Yes or no? Anybody, any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Very good. So now we have got what? So just take LCM. 480 minus 3n plus 3 less than 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Very good. So can I write 80 and 83? 83 minus 3n by 4 equals to 0. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No, not equals to 0, less than 0. Sorry. Actually, a little bit less than 0. So you can basically multiply that 4 into the 0, so it would be 0. So you will be having 83 minus 3n less than 0.
Yes, sir.
So you're basically 83 less than 0. If I take this 3n on this side, it will be positive 3n. Yes or no? Anybody, any doubt till now? You just have to solve this like equation. You are just assume that it's a like not a equality sign. It's just the equal sign. All the algebra is similar.
Sir, now it
Absolutely.
will come 83 by 3
By 3. Very good.
less than
So
n.
n greater than 83
Okay.
by 3. N is greater now. We're just putting the 3 here. So greater sign is towards the n. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Clear? So just
Yes, sir.
83 would be, so if I write n should be greater, so 83 value should be around 27 point something. So 27 into 3 is 81 and 2 remaining is left. So it would be 27.66. So n should be greater than 27.66, which means that n will be equals to 28 because it's saying greater. So just we have to take just the nearest number to 27.6. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Karishma, have you got this point? What we
Yes,
have
sir.
done? Now is that clear? So yeah, our first negative term in
Yes,
this
sir.
progression will be at 20, the 28th term will be the
Will be the first negative term.
first negative term. So in the previous assessment, how many of you, what are the scores of yours? Adil, Faz, Hiba, and Karishma?
I got one.
Karishma, how much did you score in the previous assessment? Nth term of AP on the app?
I thought this is the only one. Like, I didn't see.
Which one? I didn't get your
You're
words.
talking about the marks, but I'm talking about this, what I'm asking you.
Like I didn't get your point, Karishma, till now. So in the, I've told you in the previous class, there is an assessment on the app. Have you given that?
No, sir.
Why?
Because I thought that this is only the assignment which I'm asking you.
Specifically told you that there is an assessment for half an hour. You have to attempt that. MCQs questions will be there. I've explicitly told you and like I've announced everything. That's not a good point. Okay, so now it's already expired. So what can I do now? Hiba, what's your score?
100, sir.
Very good. Adil, what's your score? Faiz, what's your score? Adil and Faiz? Why is everybody silent except like Karishma and Hiba have told me the reasons. Like Hiba have already given that test and Karishma not. Faiz left. Adil, what happened? Let me know in the chat. How much did you score? Only Hiba is right. In this batch, I've seen that only Hiba is continuously giving efforts.
Yeah,
I
am I
didn't
audible?
give to because my full name is yes. Faiz, you are you are audible now. My full name is one. Okay, Adil, got it. Faiz, what's your score in the previous assessment? Another term of an AP on the app.
Sir,
Yes, Faiz, tell me.
1 second, sir.
Yeah, sure. Here, all of you take this test not very for granted. This test is like basically it is specifically designed after the class. Like we haven't copy pasted the question. Every question is designed on the basis of level, on the basis of students. Now tell me, you are going to get the MCQs in the school exams. How will you tackle them if you don't practice these kinds of questions in the class itself? We have basically the MCQ part has been kept in the mind while making and forming these questions. And these questions are a little bit, you can say some of the questions are basic. You can say the starting two questions are basic. Then after that, you have to apply the concept. And the last question is the little bit advanced level, like the RD Sharma level. The questions that we do in the exam, like basically in the class. I don't want any like I'm like I don't want that whenever you sit in the exam and you feel like blank after giving your time and effort, everything after giving your 100%, even if you are blank in the exam, so that like that will hurt me. Like I cannot express it. So please be you can say like you are already mature. I don't have to give you a kind of suggestion. You're already mature. You know that what's the value of 10th board in your life. Yes or no? Your future is going like I'm not saying it. Everybody scores good. I know that on its own perspective and area. But if you want anything, so you should be scoring a good marks, right or wrong. That's why you are giving extra time and efforts in this class. If you because you are here to score good marks, you are here to learn the concept so that you can score good marks in the exams. So don't please attempt those tests with a very serious mind. That's why now you can think that Hiba is the only person in the batch who has got 29 out of 30. And I've given the RD Sharma questions as well. If I didn't deduct the marks of 1 marks of Hiba would score 30. Because she is continuously giving efforts. So all of you, I'm requesting to all of you, Hiba is doing good. So Hiba, I'm also saying to you, dear, please be continuing with this kind of progress. And all of you, please give efforts, a little more efforts.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I'm praising Hiba, That doesn't mean that I'm giving any extra priority to Hiba. Hiba is also there in the class, but you also need, everyone needs to be focused and attentive in the class. Okay. I hope you all understand this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Karishma Faiz.
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the next exam, and when I say that there is an assessment, please give that assessment. Don't miss that assessment. Okay. So what we are, so Hiba, Karishma, any doubt, other doubt, any one of you?
No, sir.
Okay. So let's start the new topic in this class because, okay, so I've taken all the types of question which can be there in the nth term of an AP. So now we are left with the only part, that is sum of first terms of an AP. So basically now in this chapter, in this topic specifically, we are going to ask, we have to basically find out the sum of the terms, the given terms of an AP. That you have to basically, that the question will be there to ask you that find the 20 sum of first 20 terms of an AP. So you have to add them. So there is a specific formula to find out the sum of an AP. Clear? Any doubt till now, dear? Any one of you having the doubts till now what we have covered so far in this chapter?
No,
Sir,
Yes, Iba?
last question. If we get questions like find the first negative term, we should always take a plus n minus 1 less than 0.
Yes, yes, Iba, obviously. Because the question is saying that we have to find the first negative term. And first negative term, how to find out the any term using the nth term of an AP? Yes or no? And if it's saying that, if maybe suppose there is a question given in a negative AP and you have to ask that find the first positive term. So nothing, the situation will be like this: a plus n minus 1 into d greater than 0. Because the AP
Yes,
is in negative, so it's progressing towards the positive side. And right now it's a positive AP and it's going towards the negative side. That's why I've taken less than 0, because it said first negative term. And the question in maybe I'm giving a variety of questions. That's why I take the number of questions more in a class. You have already seen. I'm not saying on my own. You have already seen the notes that you have right now in front of you.
yes, sir.
I take NCERT, RD, and examples, all the questions, and the remaining MCQ question is covered in the assessment of class assessment. So that's why holistic practice is more important. That's what we covered in each and every module. Right now, class NCERT is covered, RD Sharma is covered, in class assessment, MCQ type is covered. In the fortnightly test, every question pattern, basically question pattern is covered of CBSE. Clear?
yes, sir.
Suppose, very good. So all of you, please be a little bit more serious about the studies here. All of you, I'm requesting to all of you. Okay, so just give me a moment. Let me take one example here. Let's take AP is like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to n. So you have, the question says that find the sum of first n terms of an AP. So basically it's given in the form. So we have to find a generalized formula. So derivation is not there. Don't get panic. So I'm just writing down the formula directly here. So if you have to find out the question that find the sum of n terms of an AP. So Sn is denoted as sum of n terms. N by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Also, you can write this thing as n by 2. You can write 2a as a plus n minus 1 into d. So this term is basically the last term of an AP, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
All of you. Anybody, please, only Hiba is answering. Where is
Yes,
everybody?
Yes, sir.
Isn't it the last term of an AP? Nth term. Nth term is the last term of an AP, the generalized
Yes,
form.
sir.
So can
Yes,
I
sir.
write this as L? So you can also say that this is n by 2 a plus L. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Anybody, any doubt till now? Please answer. Please ask.
No, sir.
Sure?
Sir,
Yes, yes, Karishma.
sir, could you please again tell why we use L?
L because dear, L is now tell me dear. A plus n minus 1 into D is the formula of a nth term, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So a nth, if we are saying that nth term, so a nth would be the last term, yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And if I'm saying that nth is the last term, so value of n, the value of nth term would be an. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
An is the value of nth term. At nth term, an is present. Suppose I'm saying that n is equals to 5 or n at n equals to 5, 25 is present. So this is an. Yes or no? So
Yes, sir.
so if the question says that only 5 terms are there and your fifth term is 25, so this isn't it your last term? Isn't it your last term? If the question
Yes,
says that
sir.
you have only
Yes,
5
sir.
terms,
It is. Yes, sir.
5 terms in your AP, so fifth term is 25. Is this your last term or not?
Yes, sir.
So that's what, and you have, and how will you find out the last term? You will find out the last term as a plus or any term specific. I'm saying, so if I'm saying last term, so nth will be last. So that's why I have used a in place of a plus n minus 1 into d as L. A plus L.
Okay, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. Very good. So is that clear to all of you? Anyone having doubt right now?
No, sir.
Okay. You can unmute yourself, dear. All of you, I can ignore the background noise. No need to worry about it. I know that everybody has some kind of noise. So because so that we can have a good interaction right now without any interruption. Okay. Or you can write this as an. You can also write this as an. Na? A plus n
Yes,
minus
sir.
1 into d is can be written as an, yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
you can have 3 denotation, either this, or in place of L, you can write a to an, the last term, nth term. So let me
Yes,
take
sir.
one formula here. One more thing is given here. It's a kind of, you can say, a kind of very good thing, a point. So if you subtract the last sum of n and sum of n minus 1 term, you get the value of nth term. It's a this is the sum of first n terms. And this is the sum of first n minus 1 terms.
Yes, sir.
Don't get confused. N minus 1. Suppose that I'm saying that I want A5. That you the question says that you have given S5, the sum of first 5 terms and sum of 4 terms, first 4 terms. So if you subtract the S5, so you will get A5. If you subtract S4, the sum of first 4 terms, from the sum of first 5 terms, you will get the value of the last term, the A5. Is that clear to you? Anybody till now, any doubt? Is that clear to you, this part that I have taken?
Yes, sir.
Karishma, Hiba, Adil?
Yes, sir. Sir, can you explain the Sn minus 1?
So suppose that this is the
Sum of
nth term,
first.
sum of first term. I mean, this is a general thing. Understand this term. in question, something is given that you have to find out the value. I think somebody has left. I think Karishma has left. Okay, maybe has some. So basically, the question is saying that you have the first sum of first 5 terms. Clear? And one more thing is given there. Sum of first 4 terms are already there. Both the things are given. So question says that find out the value of the last term or the a fifth. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So if you subtract s minus s4, if you do this thing, you will get the value of a5. A5. Just think a5. S minus n s sorry sn minus sn minus 1. If you subtract them, you will get the value of nth term. Now clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's great. So let's take, so this was a remark, you can say kind of, that's a deduction, you can say the conclusion. So some of the questions are totally based on this concept. I'll be taking some of the questions here right now. Okay, just give me a second. It's a very basic question. Hope you will understand this thing. Is this visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. Just give me a second. Okay, so question is saying that first of all, our first motive is to write down all the information that is given in the question. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. Very good. So question is saying that this AP is given. We have to find out the first 22 terms. If the question says first 22 terms, then you can apply this thing, SN formula. First, okay? Clear? The question saying that A is what? Tell me.
8.
8.
Very good. D is A2 minus
Minus
A1.
A1.
What is the value of D? 3 minus
My-
A
2.
minus 5.
Minus 5.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Minus 5
Yes,
will be
sir.
the, let me write it again. So 3 minus 8 will be minus of 5. Yes or no?
Yes,
the-
sir.
N will be 22. Yes or no? So you will
Yes, sir.
apply this formula Sn as n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Just put the value here. S22 will be 22 by 2 into 2 into 8 plus 22 minus 1 into minus of 5, sorry. Is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
I've just substituted the values in the clear. So S22 will be 11 into 16 plus, so this is 21 into 5 minus of 5. So minus of 65 will be there. Yes or no? 21 into 5 is
Yes,
what?
sir.
Not 65, sorry. 21 into 5 now. 105. Is that clear to all of you? Any
Yes.
doubt? So
Yes,
11
sir.
into, if you subtract this 105 and 16, you will get what? 15, 9 will be there, 9, 1, 8, 89. 89. Clear? Any doubt?
Yes, sir. No.
No, sir.
So this will be equals to minus of 979. So this is your sum of first 22 terms of an AP. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's the kind of question of this thing. Let me take one more example, all of you. Just give me a second. Practice as much you can. The question is saying that. So the question is saying that if the sum of first 14 terms, so S14 is given, yes or no, everybody? 1050. Yes or no? At least tell me, dear, all of you, why is everybody silent?
Yes, sir.
So if the sum of first 14 terms of an AP is 1050, question is given, and the first term is 10. So A is given as 10. What we have to find out? A20. Everybody?
10.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Clear?
820.
Very good. So
Yes, sir.
now from the SN formula, can we find out the value of D? Yes or no, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So S14 is given. So what is the value of S14? 1050 equals to
105.
14 by 2 into 2 into 10 plus of 14 minus 1 into D. So 2 sevens are 14 and 1050 divided by 7 will be equals to 20 minus 20 plus 13D. Yes or no? 14 minus 1 into D, 13D. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
Yes, sir. No,
And
sir.
this will be equals to 1 and 13150. 5. Okay, so this will be equals to 150. So 150 is equals to 20 plus 13D. Clear? And 150 minus 20 equals to 13D. Any doubt till now? So 130 equals to 13D. So D is equals to what? 10. We have got the value of D. So now can you find out the value of A20? A20 is what? AN is nothing but A plus N minus 1 into D. Or you can write it directly A plus 19D. So just I'm writing it. If somebody has some...
A20 is equal.
If I'm writing it like in this way, so that if anybody has a confusion in the exam, so you can find out the value of this in like this way. So A20 will be 10 plus 20 minus 1 into 10. Clear, anybody? Any doubt? 10 plus 19 into 10, which is 10 plus 190, which is equals to, so A20 is equals to 200. Any doubt, anybody? You have got your answer.
No, sir.
Is that clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. So just let's take one more example and you have basically I will give you the example, give you the 2 minutes to solve it. So in the next class, we will also be like our AP will also like we will be done with the AP. So only the some of the questions part is remaining because and like CBSE asked from RD Sharma like very frequently of the AP questions. So that's why I have to take some RD questions there as well. Okay, so I'm giving you 2 minutes to solve it. Solve it and let me know what should be the value of n. The answer? It's a small question here. Why are you taking so much time? Yes, all of you.
Sir, my Zoom was lagging, so I couldn't see screen.
Okay. Now solve it. Giving you 1 more minute. Everybody, any answer? Why is everybody so?
13.
Okay, let me just give me a second. Once we solve it, after that I will tell you whether it's correct or not. Just give me a moment. Okay, so let's solve this question. Whether so, Hiba, have you got any answer?
Sir, I did a mistake, so I just figured it out
Okay,
and I was
okay.
doing.
Okay, so let's find out. Hiba, so look at the screen. No need to worry about it. So S is 78 is given. Sn. Basically, we have to find the value of n. What is the value of A? 24. And what is the value of D? We have to find this
-3.
A2 minus A1. Very good. 21 minus 24, which is minus of 3. Very good. Okay. So just apply the formula. Sn as n by 2. 2a plus n minus 1 into D. Very good. Sn is 78 equals to n. We have to find basically n2 into 24 plus n minus 1 into minus of 3. Any doubt, anybody till now?
No, sir.
Very good. So 78 into 2 is equals to n.
156.
Yes, dear.
No, nothing, sir.
Okay, okay. 24 into 4, 24 into 2, 48 plus 3. 3 into negative of 1 and negative of 1. Negative of 3 and negative of 1. Minus 3 into minus 1, it would be positive 3. Minus of 3n. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Very good. So 72 2 into 8, it would be 75 into 150 and 3, 156 will be equals to n into 48, 3. So 51 minus 3n. Okay. Any doubt?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
So it would be 51n minus 3n square. So the equation will be minus 3n square minus 51n plus 156 equals to 0. If I take, so yes, we can take 3 common here and just throw it out on the right hand side so that we can have a little less factor of it. So n square minus 17n plus it would be 32 equals to 0. Not 32, it would be 52 because it's 3 taken common out. Is that clear? Anybody? Any doubt till now what I've done? Just I've done nothing but I've taken 3 as common minus 17n plus 52 equals to 0. And I've just basically placed this 3 in the denominator of 0. So it would become 0. Clear? Anybody, any doubt? Tell me
Yes,
at
sir.
least. Why is everybody so silent?
No, sir.
So now I've like Hiba and Adil, you have studied the polynomial. Karishma, you also studied the polynomial, like with not me
Yes,
with.
sir.
So, but do you know middle term split?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So can I write n square minus 17 as 13n minus 4n plus 52? So that if I multiply them 13 into 4, it would be positive of 52. We have to basically find those two pairs so that if you multiply the middle term, we get the value of 52 into n square, 52n square. So we are multiplying 13 into minus 13 into minus 4n. So it would be positive of 52n square. And if we add them, we get minus of 17n. Is that clear to all of you? I've told Hiba and Anil, I've
Yes,
taught you
sir.
the middle term split. Yes, Karishma, is that clear, dear?
Yes, sir.
So in this is a quadratic equation basically. So quadratic, like we haven't studied the quadratic equation yet, but there are many methods to find out the value of a quadratic equation roots. So basically the value we get of n will be 2. Why? I've told you that in the polynomial chapter, the number of degree defines how many zeros of the polynomial will be there. Anybody, any doubt?
No,
sir.
sir.
Is that clear to you what I've spoken right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's why polynomial and quadratic equation has same method to solve the basically this expression. If we equate them, this expression to 0, it will become quadratic equation. If we don't equate to 0, it is a polynomial expression. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Only difference is that, and the zero, basically the value which satisfy the expression is called zeros in the polynomial, and the value which satisfy the expression in quadratic equation is called as roots. Clear? Any doubt?
Yes, no, sir.
So we haven't studied the quadratic formula and other methods. That's why I'm just using the middle term split, which is the most common method that we are using till now from the start. So can I take n as common here? N minus 13
Yes,
will
sir.
be left. And can I take minus 4 as common here?
Yes, sir.
If you multiply minus 4 into n, minus 4n. Minus 4 into minus 13, it would be positive 32. Clear? 0. So you have n minus 13 common from both the terms. N minus 4 equals to 0. Clear? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Sure?
No, sir.
Sir, the way I did this,
Yes.
78 is equal to n by 2 into 2 into 24 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. Multiplying 2 with 78 is equal to 48 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. And then 78 into 2, 156, and 2 into 24, 48. I took the 48 to left hand side. So 156 minus 48 is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3.
But how can you take 48 on the left hand side when n is multiplied with the whole bracket?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about n.
There is an n. How can you like without multiplying, you cannot take 48 on the left hand side. That's not possible. That's against the rules of mathematics.
Yes, sir. I didn't write the n.
That's why you are not. That's why that's what the mistake is. Karishma,
Yes, sir.
have you got this? You're only getting one answer, 13. But
No,
there
sir.
are
I'm getting 2 answers. I told one.
okay, you have told one. So that's why both are admissible. Both are correct. If any of the term is negative, basically, if you equate them to find out the value of n, what you will do, right? In the polynomial chapter, I've told you to equate it to 0. Factors equate to 0. So n is either 13 or 4. If any of the term, like suppose we have two terms, if any of the terms, suppose this is positive, so it would be minus 13. So have you like I've told you that n is positive, number of terms would be positive now. So that if in that case n minus 13 would be non-admissible. So we will be take only 4, but both the terms are positive of n. So we take both the terms. Clear? Anybody, any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sure? Confirm? Okay. लॉक कर दिया जाए KBC?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure.
Yes,
That's
sir.
great. Is everybody fine with the solution? Like any step which is not clear to anybody?
Clear, sir.
So basically, that's a part of quadratic equation. We have multiple methods to solve the quadratic equation, but I've told you the one method which is from the polynomial, which is a middle term split, that is applicable here as well. So that's why I've taken the that middle term split. Is that clear? How did I break this term?
Yes,
Clear?
sir. Yes,
Very
sir.
good. So almost that the time is already over. So we can let's keep this class here. Okay. There is no assessment. After I will on Wednesday you will be having an assessment. Okay. On the app.
Okay.
Okay, Adil. Okay, all of you dear. Thank you so much for coming to the class.